Okay. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Now I could hear you, buddy.
Okay. You weren't hearing me before?
No, I could hear you before, but there was a loud ass fan noise.
Oh, true. Yeah, my computer needs an upgrade for sure.
It's what happens, Apple releases new things and then they fuck up the old stuff on purpose.
That's always the case, right?
Hell yeah, man. Your iPhone's working perfectly every single day until they announce the new one. Then that's when it starts. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Wait, they're actually supposed to announce a new iPhone this month, right?
Hold on a second. This thing rubbing up against. It's making noise and distracting me. Alright. What'd you say?
They're supposed to talk about or release a new iPhone this month. They usually release it in September.
Yeah, they do. They do. Because I remember I got my last iPhone in September, so I think they are.
Do you get your iPhone every year, or do you wait a couple of years before getting it?
No. Only when I need it.
Yeah, same.
But I am a slave to Apple, though. Like, if I was able to, I would get it every year.
Oh, so you're basically calling yourself broke.
Not necessarily broke. I don't have, like, a freaking Motorola, but there's no need to upgrade. Like, why spend the money on that if I could spend it on food?
It's a nice way of saying you're broke, I guess.
Oh, shit.
Nah, yeah, I feel you. There's no point in spending money on a brand new iPhone every year.
Yeah, I think it's pointless. But I would, though, if I could.
I wouldn't.
Even if you could?
I mean, for me to I could, but it's just not a smart investment. Like, I could buy a whole bunch of other different equipment and different things and buy
What if you already had everything?
I guess, because now I'm bored and I want to spend my money.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, but I guess that's the only reason. If I really had everything that I wanted, but I don't, because the things that I want are really fucking expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I always want things. There's never a moment where I'm like, damn, I don't want anything.
There was a point in my life, I remember I was like 16 years old, and it was before I really got into filmmaking and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm good with what I have. Like, I'm happy. Like, I don't need anything. But as soon as I dived into this filmmaking world, and this was like before, I mean, iPhones were around back then, but I wasn't really a consumer like that, I feel.
Yeah.
Especially with like fashion brands and stuff like that. Like, I don't really care. Nowadays, I care a little bit more because I'm in this damn LA lifestyle and I'm shooting videos and I don't want to be using the same damn shirts. And then sometimes I'm like, that's a really nice brand. And then I look at the shirt and it's like $300 for a shirt. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn. $300 for a shirt?
Yeah.
Where the fuck do you find that at?
Like Essential?
Is that a brand?
Yeah.
Damn, that's how you know I ain't rich.
Like Fear of God? You never heard of them?
No.
Gucci has expensive shirts.
Well, yeah, Gucci is understandable.
Yeah, but all these brands, they have some expensive stuff. They have this one brand that I recently saw. It's like something Yamato, where it's like the motorcycle company, but they started making clothing, and they had the dopest freaking like jackets and just clothing in general, and it's pretty expensive.
Yeah. I mean, fashion in general is like, that shit could be costly for sure if you want to look fresh all the time.
Yeah. What's the most you ever spent on a piece of clothing, whether it's a shoe or a jacket or whatever, sunglasses?
I've never been the type to spend money like that on clothes. Like, I would only get something that's like minimal. I would say probably like $60.
Nah, no way. There's some sunglasses that you have that are more expensive than that.
Bro, I never spent money on sunglasses like that. This right here, I spent like $15 at a gas station.
Really?
Yeah, I don't fucking wear Ray-Bans and shit. I lose them so quickly.
Yeah. It's funny because I lose them and then I end up finding them. I don't know how. What about shoes? You never owned like a pair of Jordans?
No, never wore Jordans before. But
wow.
no, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably did spend like $100 to $150 on like Nikes or something.
Right.
But that was like high school years. Like that was when I was trying to look cool. You know? Now I'm just
Now you don't have to try anymore. You're just fucking cool.
Hell yeah, bro. This shit's embedded in me, bro. This shit, I don't need to try, dog. This shit just happens, dog.
Nah, I feel you. Must be the pedal stash.
What are you talking about, bro? I just trimmed this shit the other day, dog.
I just trimmed it 5 minutes ago. I just shaved 5 minutes ago and it came right back. Yo, I remember having some friends like that back in Florida where they would shave and 3 hours later they already have like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. I hate shaving. I wish it was like...
shave. I do shave. I'm lying.
You trim though, right?
Yeah, but I do shave. Like I shave like the bottom of my neck right now. It's pretty nasty.
Right. I have to do that all the time too. Like even the sides here, because if I let it grow, it's gonna be like all over the place. It's not gonna have a pattern.
You got like pubes hair.
Pubes hair? No, even my pube has more pattern than this. Yeah, I can only grow mustache and like my chin hair. That's it.
Right. Yeah, see, I mean, I can't really like grow like thick beard, but I could grow a little bit more of a beard, but my mustache doesn't really come in like yours. Like you got a thick mustache. You and our friend Larry, you guys have thick mustaches. I don't really have thick mustache like that.
You used to grow your facial hair a lot more before, because I remember seeing some videos and that shit was like a lot thicker than what it is now.
I stopped in quarantine.
Why? How come?
I don't know. I guess I moved out to LA and I was like, everybody has really low facial hair or no facial hair, especially in like this acting industry for the most part. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped.
So you just wanted to fit in. You want to be like everyone else.
No, I'm planning on, I mean, for a while I've been saying this, that I'm planning on like doing auditions, but now I'm actually getting serious into it. I'm planning on doing some headshots within the next week or two, and then yeah.
Wow.
So I mean,
Nick,
it really you have to have some low facial hair or no facial hair really for the most part.
Yeah, because
Stop. Sorry, my dog was licking her vagina and it annoyed me because I kept hearing them.
Oh my god, my dogs do that all the fucking time. Right when I'm about to go to sleep too.
Yes. It's the most... Bro, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. My dog is sleeping, dreaming, licking nothing. She's just... And then I pick her up or I tell her to stop. And then I just see a puddle of drool right where she was doing that.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, it solidifies and it becomes white and it looks like a cum stain.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. You're like... saying exactly what I go through all the time.
How do you explain to somebody like, hey, no, look, that's not a cum stain. My dog drools.
I mean, it's a good excuse. If it was like cum stains.
Did you ever like masturbate on your bed?
Like ejaculate on my sheets?
I mean, like, not yes and no, like, or just masturbate. Like, where would you masturbate if you masturbated? Like, would you be sitting down or standing up? Oh God, oh that's terrible. I stayed at your fucking house or apartment back in.
No, I was on NoFap.
Oh my God. Over. Oh yeah, you say that. Oh my God,
no, for real,
bro, like, stepping all over your fucking cum. That is terrible. I haven't masturbated
in a shower in like years, bro. Honestly, like I probably stopped like a year after I moved to LA. But before that, I used to do it in bed, yeah, right before going to sleep. It helped me.
You just lay down and do it?
Yeah, it helped me go to sleep.
You'd really lay down and do it? Like what? Like it comes up, it must come down.
No, I would be ready with like some tissues or something.
And you just like put it over your head, and it's just like,
Yeah, I'll just throw it to the side and go fall asleep. No, I'm just
oh,
kidding.
that's fucking terrible.
No, bro, I would actually get up and throw it away.
So
then
why?
go to
What's the
sleep.
point of laying down at that point? Like you literally lay down like with your head up, and you're just there. I feel like I'd do it standing up.
Why is it a better experience for you to be standing up versus laying down?
I don't know. I just never do it laying down. I would always do it standing up.
Well, that's not everyone's case. I feel like to me, I could do either or, standing up or laying down.
Nah, at most sitting down. Sitting down's okay, but
And sitting
laying down just feels weird. I don't know.
There's no preference for me, man.
Hmm.
I still got
I mean,
end
if
results.
if you're doing it laying down, then that must mean that you prefer, um, like being at the bottom instead of on top.
I prefer both.
If you had to choose one.
I'd probably say the top.
So then would you masturbate on top as well? Like on top of your bed, like facing down?
Fuck no. Then I should be somewhere else, not on my bed. You're asking the weirdest questions, Nick.
Hey, man. What about, are you, or were, because you haven't done it in 2 fucking years, Mr. Relationship Guy. Were you a dry jerker, or would you use lotion or something like that? Well, no, you were in the fucking shower, so it definitely wasn't dry.
Yeah. Yep.
What about when you weren't in the shower?
Sometimes I would use lotion, but not always. Most likely I would dry that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
I'll go the dry route.
Would you spit in your hand and do it?
No. No. No.
Does that turn you on? Like when you're getting head and then like the girl spits on you?
I feel like it depends on my mood. It's not always good for her to do that.
Right.
It has to be like I have to be like in a certain mood for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, like, I guess it's a mood thing. Sometimes I just think like, at that point, like I'm a piece of shit. Like, why are you spitting on me? Like, am I like worthless?
Yeah, I don't know. I really think it needs to be a certain mood for that to happen.
So what else is new, Marty?
You have no questions.
Hey, man, that's okay. I just gave you like 30 fucking questions. What do you mean?
No, before we got into this whole coming licking shit, I was gonna ask you, like, because before, when you never used to shave because you thought you looked weird. Do you still feel like you look weird when you shave all the way through, or no?
I feel like I do.
So you prefer yourself with longer facial hair?
No, I prefer myself the way that I feel like right now it's a little bit too long, and I just kind of look dirty right now. But
I could barely see it.
Well, it's longer than when I typically just trim. You know, when I first trim, it's pretty low. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think before I used to think it would look weird because I had facial hair. And when you have facial hair, you get less tan around your face because the sunlight's getting blocked by your facial hair. So when you first shave, you have like that green skin tone. You know what I mean?
Right. That 5 o'clock shadow.
No, not a 5 o'clock shadow. It's like a green white skin tone compared to the rest of your face. Like my face is tan, and then where I shaved would be like white or like a greenish.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know?
And it's funny because like my girl, she has so much hair, and like when I actually like look in her scalp, it's so fucking pale, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
if a woman like that ever shaved her head, it would be like transparent.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel.
Right.
So I guess that's why it would be weird. But now that I have low facial hair, like the rest of like my cheeks and stuff like that are getting tan. So
To me,
I
it
don't think
doesn't
it'll
make
look
a
as weird.
difference because I'm white, so it all blends
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. No melatonin in your skin.
No melatonin, bro. I
I'm not
tried to
gonna lie
get
though.
tanned, but it doesn't work.
Really? I get tan fairly quick, but in Florida, when I used to live in Florida, I would just go in the back of the house and just tan naked because I'd like my whole body to be tan. But nowadays, my ass is always super white, and it's kind of weird because like when I take my clothes off to go shower and I just see my white ass and like my upper thighs are really white and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This looks weird.
Oh, I'm used to seeing that on myself.
I was about to say, chill out, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
had to
not.
like correct that because I played it back in my head. And I was like, hold on, let me fix that real quick.
Ew, bro, what are you talking about? I just added that in there because I get to edit the clips. So then since you had a hesitation when you said on myself, I could just take that out
Guys, listen
You know
to
what
the
I mean?
full episode, please.
and manipulate everything.
But damn, I didn't know you tanned naked.
Yeah.
What the
Stop.
hell?
Stop. Oh my God, man. My freaking dog. Isn't it weird how dogs just lick themselves in like the nastiest places?
Well, they're cleaning themselves up, bro. They don't take showers. They have to do it by tongue.
No, that's cats, bro. Dogs aren't necessarily cleaning themselves. They're just. I don't feel like my dog's cleaning herself.
But I
bro.
think
She's
they
literally
are.
like it looks dirtier afterwards. Like it looks all wet and nasty.
Well, to you, but after it dries up, it's probably cleaner to them.
Nah.
Because I know that when a dog gets their period, they're always constantly licking themselves, so that way they don't like, that way they're not all bloodied.
Yeah, that I mean that's different. I understand that, but I think my dog personally just has some type of allergy right now because of the time of the year. And she's just been itching herself and scratching herself and licking herself a lot more than
Right.
she usually would.
Right. Yeah, my dogs do that sometimes too. But I give them that thing that you recommended, but I don't think that shit works for them.
I mean, it worked a lot for my dog, but right now she's just going through it and she doesn't stop. Damn
You know
it.
what does help though? That we've noticed is you ever use the shampoo Head and Shoulders for like
For myself.
right. But if you bathe your dog with that, I think it helps with their skin irritation.
Really?
Yeah. Cuz whenever we use that, like they stop itching for a while before like they start again.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
And plus, I think you
remember,
need to have a humidifier too because the West Coast is hella fucking dry. So their
Yeah.
skin is probably like, getting irritated by that.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that when I shower her, she's definitely good for a couple of days and then she starts getting irritated again. But I also hear that it's not that good to shower dogs frequently.
Right.
So I try to shower her like once every 2 weeks. But
True.
I don't know, maybe I got to start doing it every week because the shampoo that I got for her too has like essential oils and like lavender and things like that, and she definitely feels a lot better after I shower her.
Right. But even like with the shampoos that we get for dogs, specifically to like not itch, they still end up itching themselves or scratching themselves.
Really?
It's only with the Head and Shoulders that they actually stop.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
definitely remember growing up, I used to use a lot of Head and Shoulders because I would use a lot of hair gel, especially that got to be glued, which is literally like fucking super glue for your hair. And I would have a lot of dandruff. So when I would use Head and Shoulders, I would have no dandruff.
Right. Yeah, I still have to use it every now and then because I still put products on my hair.
You never got COVID, huh?
No.
Huh.
Why?
That's crazy. Because I'm just thinking about, we're talking about hair, and I had COVID in the beginning of the year. And one of the side effects that I didn't know, but my mom told me, is you lose a lot of hair.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't know that. And she told me, And a week later, I started losing a lot more hair, and it was like a lot of hair. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Why, you would notice it in the shower or when you're brushing your hair?
Yeah, yeah, like a lot of hair. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I lose hair naturally, but I'd lose a lot more hair in the beginning, and it took a while for it to stop.
Holy shit. Has it stopped?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I'm back to like losing a natural amount of hair because I still lose hair, but I've always lost hair.
Right. I don't think we ever talked about you getting COVID before.
Yeah, probably not. That's not something I really necessarily wanted to talk about at the time.
I mean, you did bring it up right now, so.
Well, I mean, right now I don't care. It's been freaking months.
Did you lose your taste buds or sense
Yeah,
of smell?
yeah. That was when I knew I had it. I was eating soup and I couldn't taste it, and I was like, "Oh snap! I can't taste
Wow.
this. I definitely got COVID."
Damn.
It was my fault though. I was partying in Miami, hardcore at the club, literally dancing on top of tables, like having a bottle, and then people would grab my bottle, they would drink from the bottle, and yeah,
It's okay,
fun
man. It's not
times.
as deadly as they say it is.
No, I was good, bro. I wasn't worried about it at all. I was literally still running outside so I can make sure that I did some type of exercise and stuff like that, you know.
Right.
But I was good. I was like tired for 2 days, and then after that, I was good.
Were you able to exercise when you had it?
Yeah, yeah. It was a little bit harder to exercise, but I was able to exercise.
Right.
I didn't go to the gym, you know, because I didn't want to contaminate other people, but I would go outside and just run outside.
Hmm. Yeah, our friend, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if you want that information out, but he had it recently and he like he was only bad for 1 day and that's
Yeah,
it. Like he
yeah.
was good after 1 day.
2 days.
Well, he told me that he had it kind of felt like a hangover the
Right.
next day.
Yeah. Because he went out and he partied as well. And he was
Right.
like, oh, he was blaming it on everything else but that. And like, I kept going like, bro, you got COVID. And he was like, nah, nah, nah. There's some mold in my car and it's the mold. And I'm like, bro, come on. And then I don't know if I was on the phone with you and him at the same time, but no, I think it was just me and him. And he was like in his kitchen. I was like, yo, eat that right there. What does that taste like? Can you taste that really good? And he was like, let me eat another one.
No way.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, bro, you got COVID, bro. And he was like, fuck. And then he went and tested it and he got COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm surprised that I didn't catch it, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really do shit. You just stay at home like a piece of shit.
Bro, but like I don't give a fuck though. Even grocery stores now, like I don't wear a mask
Yeah,
or
but
anything.
the only reason I caught it and the only reason he caught it is because we were at a party. So
Doesn't
probably drank
matter.
out of.
Like it's still the same thing. I'm still seeing people.
Yeah, but we probably drank out of the same cup as somebody else that had COVID or out
Yeah,
of
I
the same
guess.
bottle or something like that, you know?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I
Yeah.
mean, even Joe Rogan, like he only got it after he actually partied or like drank like the night before with like his friends and shit. So,
Right, right.
but I
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
plus drinking lowers your immune system, so it's literally the perfect time for you to catch it is when you're fucked up.
Yeah. Do you take multivitamins or anything at all to like help
Yeah,
your
I
immune
take I take
system?
I take a lot of shit.
Like what?
There's maximum vibrance. That's what I told our friend to get as well, because it
Hmm.
literally has absolutely every vitamin and mineral that you need,
That's the
including
powder,
zinc.
right?
Yeah,
You take that
yeah.
every day?
I don't take it every day, but I take it like 3 times a week.
Why you're not supposed to take it every day?
No, you are, but it's like a meal replacement. So sometimes I just don't feel like taking it every day. Like I'd rather
Oh,
eat
okay.
some food and shit like that. Besides that, I mean, I don't really consider maca. I mean, maca is something that helps. I feel like it somewhat helps your immune system.
Well, it gives
I
you
take
it definitely gives me energy.
same. That's why
That's
I
like
take
the
it.
primary that's the main reason why I take it.
Yeah, I take that. I take some stuff for my stomach called wormwood. I take um, crap. What's the name of that thing?
Take crap?
No.
Wow.
What's the name of that? No, I forgot the name, but it's something that's really good, and it helps your heart and your immune system, boost your immune system.
Are you still taking Alpha Brain?
On and off. I don't really take it consistently.
Why?
Because a lot of times, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I literally have 2 bottles of Alpha Brain here. I got to start taking it consistently.
Yeah, because that shit does expire.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got to take it consistently then.
I just take all my supplements I want, like, at the same time. I have, like, this little thing that has each day labeled. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's a little supplement holder.
Right. So it's much easier to actually, like, take everything I need to versus, like, me opening up every single bottle and, counting pills and shit. Well, I just do it once a week, and then the rest of the week it's easy for me to take it.
It's because some things that I take you're supposed to take on an empty stomach. Some things I take you're supposed to take on a little bit of food, and some things I take I'm supposed to take it right before I eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it just really depends.
You ever take CBD or no?
No. I mean, I have before, but I don't take CBD. I actually have CBD, but it's for Luna, not for me.
Did you notice a difference when you took it?
No, I was fucking smoking weed all the time, so it didn't.
Well, what about now, since you stopped?
Nah, I kind of wanted to clear my body from everything weed related, so.
But even CBD?
Yeah.
Why? It's not bad for you.
I know. I just wanted to clear my body from absolutely every single type of marijuana or every cannabinoid possible.
Mm-hmm. I see. For no reason.
Not for no reason. I just felt like I was smoking way too much weed constantly every day, like 3-4 times a day. So I just feel like my body needed a rest and a break from it. It's been years, almost a freaking decade. So
yeah. Are you ever gonna come back to smoking weed?
I think for celebratory purposes, here and there. I think now I'm getting to the point where I think I can control it. My birthday's coming up in a month. I might smoke a J. I might not. I'm not really like planning on it. If it happens, it happens. But I don't know. Right.
Watch you get hooked again. You're like, fuck, why did I stop?
Nah, that's definitely not in the plans.
It's funny because I ran out of weed a while back, and I just never bought more weed. And for like at first, it was really affecting my work. Like I really couldn't get any editing done, and it was really hard because I kind of relied on it for me to like at least get motivated and edit. And I don't know. I guess it was like a mind thing because now I'm just editing constantly all the time, and like I feel like I don't even need it anymore. I mean, I never did, but before it felt like I needed it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a mind thing. And plus, I mean, you definitely go through a bit of a withdrawal. It's definitely not as strong as other drugs. Like your body doesn't necessarily become dependent on it, but your mind does. Yeah. So you get hooked on it in a different way than you would with like heroin or crack or cocaine or something like that. You have way stronger withdrawals from those type of drugs.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of in the same page as you as far as like smoking for celebratory reasons. But then again, I don't know, because if I had some with me, I'd probably be smoking. True. So I don't know. I guess it's just having access.
I've literally had a joint in my room ever since I stopped smoking over 3 months ago, and I just...
Wow, you never got tempted by it?
No.
Yeah, I only felt like smoking, huh?
When I want.
Yeah, that's
when I want.
That's the key, because a lot of people want to stop something, but they can't.
Yeah, it's really when I want. And it's like, but I never really wanted to stop smoking weed. Only when I got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna stop smoking weed, and then I just stopped cold turkey.
Yeah. But you have to make that decision or else it's not gonna happen.
Exactly. If I'm like thinking about it, like I might stop like this week, that's not gonna happen. I just have to completely stop.
Mm. What's the next bad habit you want to quit?
Next bad habit that I want to quit: eating sweets.
When are you gonna decide to do that?
I don't know. It's a constant battle, bro.
Yeah, but you got self control. You just gotta make the decision.
Yeah, well, my issue is just the weekend. Like on the weekdays, I do so fucking good, and then it's just the weekend creeps up, and then if I have one little piece of sweet, that's it. It just opens up the floodgates, and now I want to have a shit ton of sweet.
How do you not have a bunch of cavity, bro?
I don't know. I mean, I brush my teeth multiple times a day, every day, so
How many times a day?
at least twice.
Hmm. Maybe that helps. Do you floss a lot?
No,
Yeah,
could
see,
also be
that's the
genetics.
thing too, because the reason why people get cavities is because they don't floss. So how are you not having cavity if you
Maybe it
like
could be
OD
genetics.
on fucking sweets?
I don't know. I think a
May,
lot of stuff has to do with genetics. A lot of stuff.
mm,
And then certain genetics can be triggered, and like they're dormant and they could be triggered because of something, or one of the genetics is extremely like vibrant and you can make it dormant by doing certain things, you know.
yeah,
That's epigenetics.
genetics.
That's the only reason why I would want to take that I think, is it 23andMe or some shit like that,
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
where they take your DNA and they look for your ancestors.
Oh, is that what it's called?
They have multiple. They have like ancestors.com,
Uh huh.
but I think there's one specifically that they give you your DNA code and your the map of your DNA and like the things that you have,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So,
Oh, like even like they'll even tell you what you're allergic to and all that stuff, right?
yeah, they'll tell you a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I kind of need to do that. Cause sometimes my nose be so fucking itchy, bro. Like unbearably itchy, and I have no idea what's triggering it.
True.
And it just happens so randomly. But most of the time is when I'm out and I'm driving. Like for
Mm.
some reason, I don't know what it is. My
Did
I
it
can't
happen more?
stop scratching it.
Did it happen more over there in the East Coast, or was it happening more here in the West Coast?
Yeah, I think it happened more here than the West Coast.
Could be pollen.
Yeah, it could be true. Cause it did happen. It did happen mostly in the spring and a little bit of summer.
Yeah, that's could most likely be pollen.
But I never thought I was allergic to that. Like in Florida,
Yeah,
there's a bunch of pollen, and I never felt that before. I feel.
I mean, once you get older, new things start happening and coming up in your life, you know. Like I said, that gene could have been dormant, and then now that you got older, it just became more active.
Damn, yo, I don't want to get older.
It's life, man. It's
How
got to
can I
know how
just
to deal
freeze
with
my
it.
body and not get any older?
Well, you can't, but one thing that'll help you, which you never fucking do, is exercise.
Exercise.
Yeah. You're never going to start.
I have to, bro.
I don't see
I'm
it.
scared, bro. This is what I'm scared of, like something bad happening to me, and then like that forcing me to exercise. You know,
I feel like
I
that's
want to
what it's going to
start.
take.
I know, because I'm that type of person. Like only something like for me, like I had to get a root canal for me to like actually take flossing serious. You know, so I think
Hmm.
the same applies to exercise and fitness.
Yeah, for sure. Or one day you're just going to look at yourself in the mirror. You're not even going to be able to see your dick because your fucking belly's hanging over. And then you're going to be like, man, I got to hit the gym.
Damn, bro, my stomach is getting kind of big though. Not gonna lie.
Because you're not exercising, buddy. You could still have your beer. You could still have your things. But you gotta exercise. And you have good genetics when it comes to that stuff. You're already skinny. You've always been skinny. And I told you,
Not
start
anymore,
now.
bro.
You never, well, because you never started.
My metabolism is slowing the fuck down, and I'm eating more than ever.
Yeah, for sure.
But to be honest with you, like, it kind of feels good being this weight. I felt, whenever I look at old videos and see myself super skinny, I just feel like a bitch. You know?
Now you feel like a man?
Bro, I used to feel embarrassed of my weight back in the days.
No, you didn't.
Fuck yeah, I did, bro. I used to not like telling people how much I weighted.
Well, sure, but at the same time, not comparable to you being fat and having a belly and shit like that.
Right now, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell people my weight.
You care.
No, I don't. Bro, if I truly cared, I would take fitness serious.
I don't know, because at the same time, if you truly fucking cared about your weight when you were skinny, you would take fitness serious as well.
I tried gaining weight when I was skinny, but I could not do it.
Bro, you didn't though. You tried gaining weight by eating like bad shit. Not by actually going to the gym. If you would have constantly went to the gym,
bro, I'm talking about this is
is
the time period when I actually worked out with you for like a whole month, and I was taking like Russian Bear and shit. Like I was really trying to gain weight, and nothing happened.
Bro, first of all, you sure as fuck didn't work out with me for a month. It was
I did.
It was
How
like
do you
a
not
week
remember
at
this?
Most. I remember it was at most 2 weeks. It was
Hell
never.
no, bro. It was a whole month. Bro, I went to the gym with you for a whole month. And then after a month, I was like, I can't. I'm over this shit.
And you would never like pull yourself as hard as you can while you're at the gym. I remember this stuff, bro. I remember you going to the gym, always fucking complaining. You're that Debbie Downer at the gym. Like, why the fuck are we doing this shit, man? This shit's heavy. Yeah, that's the fucking point.
Cause you're pushing me to like over the limit, bro.
I wasn't, bro. I wasn't. Especially if you would have continued, that shit would have been easy as fuck for you.
Yeah, but sometimes you do some annoying ass exercise, bro.
You think I really enjoy like a lot of the times doing I enjoy exercising, but there's a lot of shit I don't want to do. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I look at my damn running shoes and I'm like, I don't feel like doing this shit. But I still do it because I know it's going to benefit me in the long run. I don't enjoy fucking, like, I like running, but I don't enjoy it like that. Like, oh, fuck, I need to run. Like, sometimes I might feel that way if I don't run for a while. But when it gets to Thursday and Friday, and I've just been exercising Monday through Wednesday, my knees are fucking tired, my body's tired, and I still push through it. Persistency.
Do you have any off days or no?
Yeah, I usually have off on Saturdays and Sundays. It just really depends. Every week depends. Especially like in the last month or so, my life has been fucking hectic. Like sometimes I have a client, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I gotta go do this. So my exercising is kind of everywhere. But I will exercise minimal 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Would you ever consider waking up at 5 every single day?
I did when I was like at a certain point. I would do that, and I honestly want to get back to waking up earlier. I lack self-discipline in that because I try to be to bed by 11 and I'm not. I'm at bed by like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Then it becomes fucking hard to wake up early. So I'm usually up by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, well, you probably have to wake up earlier starting now for you to start going to sleep earlier. Even if you don't get enough sleep.
Right. And even like yesterday, for example, I woke up at 6 a.m. for a shoot, but I should have been sleeping by 10:30, and I was tired. I got home, tired as fuck, and then just started watching some YouTube on TV. And then I just gained some magical energy and I wasn't tired anymore. I ended up going to sleep at like 1:30, and I tried to wake up today at 7:30. I was way too fucking tired, especially because I didn't sleep that much the night prior.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel you. You gotta just it's all in your fucking head. You just gotta push yourself through. It's like exercising. You know, like I
Right.
don't want to get up, especially being your own boss, like doing your own shit. Like I could fucking sleep all day if I really wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's just having that motivation of getting up and getting shit done.
Yeah, it's hard when there's no one telling you what to do or forcing you to be somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, regardless, like I may not get up at the time that I want to get up, but I will exercise and I will do my fucking exercises. Like I started doing 15 minutes of insanity, 1 mile running, 2 miles in the elliptical, play basketball, and fucking do 4 to 5 different exercises like for a different muscle group every day. That
Yeah.
shit takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours of my day, but I fucking enjoy it.
Do you prefer doing it in the morning or the evening?
Morning, definitely morning.
Yeah. You
By the
wanna just
evening,
knock
I
it
don't.
off?
Yeah, by the evening, if I leave it to the evening, if I don't have a partner to go to the gym with me, I won't fucking do it. For the most part.
Oh, you're saying if you do it in the evening.
Yeah, if I don't do it in the morning, if I don't exercise in the morning, it's hard for me to exercise in the evening.
Right. Yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard.
I mean, nothing good comes easy, right?
I guess.
Except for like good sex. Fucking come real easy with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever caught somebody in the middle of a lie?
Yeah. Have
What do you
you?
do? I mean, yes. I usually play the idiot. I usually find out what's going on, and then I let the person like tell me their version
Hmm.
and just kind of get it
Sometimes
out of them.
sometimes my emotions get to me though. I can't do that. I can't just like play the idiot.
Right. No, yeah, trust that's happened to me before where my emotions definitely get the best out of me and then I just let loose.
Yeah. But it is smart to like let them go on cuz then cuz then you realize that they're digging themselves in a bigger hole than what
Right.
they already initially lied about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
not
like a
pretty.
lot of a lot of times when you find out a lie, it's almost like you don't want to believe it, so you kind of need like confirmation and shit like that. Like,
Hmm.
damn, maybe they just said that because of this or whatever. So let me really see,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
also, you're also giving them an opportunity to be truthful at that point because you already know the truth.
Yeah. But most likely they're just going to keep lying about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Cuz if they haven't told you the truth like before that, then they're not going to tell you the truth. They're just going to keep lying
yeah.
if you don't
Damn, I
like
remember.
confront them about it.
Right. I remember as a little kid, this one time, I don't know what argument that I got with my mom. I was like 4 or 5. And my mom left the dinner table and kind of like left all the dirty dishes for me to clean. And I had my back towards the entrance of the kitchen and I was just talking to myself. I was just like saying dumb little kid things like, I'm not going to remind my mom that I got to take these vitamins. It's been a week and I'm not going to take these vitamins that I need to take. And I was just snitching on myself, just like saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. And then I look over my shoulder and I just see my mom just standing there, just listening to everything I was saying.
Damn.
And I was like, ah, damn it.
Damn. Fuck.
Such a little kid moment.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else to talk about.
Is that all the time that we have for today, Marty? Is that what you were going to say?
I mean, we could have gone a little longer, but we're kind of running out of subjects here. And I don't want to talk about shit that we already talked about in the past.
A lot of shit that we talk about is things that we've probably talked about in the past.
Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed.
Oh, this
that.
weekend, I shot, or I didn't shoot it. I was just acting in it. A musical for our friend Marlon Webb.
Oh, right. I think I've seen some stories about you guys.
Yeah, that was that was fun because we're all pirates and he went all out. Like the whole set looked absolutely ridiculous.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, we're all dressed like some crazy pirates. I was dressed really weirdly though, because they gave me a wig that made me look very, very weird. That people were like telling me that I was the Justin Bieber of pirates, or like this is how Justin Bieber started, because I was wearing a weird ass wig. Like my pirate outfit looked pirate-y in a sense, or like old school from that era, but my wig was just off. I guess with my skin tone and all that too.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Was that like an all day thing?
Yeah. That's why I woke up early yesterday. I was on set by 7 a.m. and then we shot till we had to be everything cleared out by 5, I believe. So we got everything out by like 4:30.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we got to do a pickup date now because we weren't able to get everything. Of course, that's how production usually works.
Right. Yeah. You like that actor's life? Being on set all day?
I mean, I do. I especially doing things like this where it's just different. You're just putting yourself into a whole new character.
And well, I think it's always different, right? Like for every role that you take.
It depends. Look at the fucking Rock. He's the same guy throughout 30 different movies.
Yeah, but he's always doing different activities, I would say.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he's not doing the same exact shit in every single shoot.
Right. But I mean, just being a whole different character and just, kind of putting that character together and
yeah,
trying to have a different mindset, trying to think differently. It's just,
yeah,
it's fun. It's very fun. It's tiring. Definitely is tiring.
Yeah, the one thing I just don't like is waiting around.
Yeah.
That's like the worst for me.
But that's kind of any part of production, unless you're fucking directing that shit. Even when you're directing, there's a lot of hurry up and waits. Because even when I'm directing certain things, like I tell my crew what to do, and then it takes a fucking hour for them to set up what I want them to set up.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting around.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get a cool project done, it's like pretty satisfying.
Yeah, exactly. But it was fun. I've been getting hit up a lot recently for clientele work and a lot of clients. A lot of clients.
Yeah. So how are you able to manage that and your own videos at the same time?
It's hard, man. Honestly, it really fucking is. Luckily, right now, I'm ahead when it comes to my own work. Like, I almost have the video completely edited for the next week that I'm gonna drop, and I already plan on shooting a video this week for the week after.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy. That's for sure.
Right.
That's why I'm trying to be ahead, because of things like that.
True. Yeah, I've been trying to upload a lot more too, and it's so much fucking work.
Yeah,
I got a planner and everything just to like help me like know exactly what I need to do every single day, and it's been helping a lot.
Oh yeah, me too. I have my little planner right next to me right now. It fucking helps a shit ton.
Yeah, feels good crossing something out too.
Feels so good. Sometimes I end up not getting to everything that I need to do in the day, so I just put it on for the next day.
Right. True. I haven't came to that problem yet, but I know it'll happen soon.
I know I sometimes I put way too much shit in my plate for a day.
Yeah, because you do have to be realistic when it comes to that. It's not always going to be what you expect.
Yeah, that's for sure. But, I mean, whatever. It's going to get done. That's what matters. And as long as, like, I'm writing and planning it down, I'm like, all right, cool. I could do this.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you're dropping 3 YouTube videos a week, not to mention this podcast.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a skit, a YouTube video, this podcast, and fucking clients and shit. So between both of us, we're busy as fuck. And then on top of that, you still gotta balance in just your life in general. I mean, for you, for the most part, it's time with your girlfriend. For me, it's like fucking exercise.
Yeah.
So
fucking crazy, man. Yeah, it's so
and
crazy,
then
man. We're busier than ever.
yeah, and then planning for the week after. I'm always like a week ahead. I'm always planning a lot of shit. Just uploading videos. That takes time. That takes like an hour for me to upload all the videos that I need to upload in different platforms and all that stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm posting something every single day.
right,
Like at least like a podcast clip or like a meme or like, something to promote the video or like a clip from my vlog onto like a bunch of social media, TikTok, fucking Snapchat, Triller, like everything, bro. Like and it takes so much time. Each time I have a story to post, it takes me like 15 minutes to post everywhere else. Post it
right.
on Facebook, post it on Snapchat, Twitter, fucking everything. I have like a whole list of things that I gotta do just to post one fucking story.
Yeah.
And people think I'm just like wasting time on my phone, but I'm not.
Right. That's the creator life,
Even when I'm
man.
taking
And
a shit, bro, I'm being productive by like liking what people share of my page.
yeah. I want to be better at that though. I don't feel like I've been reading enough, and I have some good ass books that I need to be reading.
Yeah, I haven't read in so long. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
ever
need to get.
since I started listening to podcasts, like I stopped reading.
Yeah,
I guess
reading's
it's
good
because
though.
I consume a lot more knowledge through podcast than a book. But I
Right.
like the fact that when I read a book, I would like write down certain parts of the book like on a journal, and that
True.
would really stick to my head. Like it would really make me memorize it.
Yeah. Well, it depends like what type of book that I'm reading. Like I have a director's book that I just highlight everything, and then once in a blue. I mean, like I said, I haven't read in a little, like probably like 2 months, 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But before when I was constantly reading, I'd say like every month I would go back and look at all the highlighted things just to get familiarized with everything again. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's important for us to always seek knowledge. It's the
Yeah.
only way we're going to progress, or else we're just going to be stagnant.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is all the time we have for today's podcast. Guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. See you guys next week. Really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah. Hopefully the sun won't be as bright next week, and Marty will take off his fucking glasses.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope.
Deuces, guys.
Peace out, y'all.